It was just few days until December, the month of Christmas, and Mercy couldn't help but reflect on her life. Living alone in the bustling city of Lagos, she had carved a niche for herself as a fashion designer. Her designs were trendy, and she had loyal clients who appreciated her creativity. Business was good, and she enjoyed the satisfaction of seeing her client's face lit up when they wore her creations. Yet, there was a void in her life that no amount of success could fill. For the past 2 years, loneliness had been her constant companion. Mercy's family was small but loving. Her parents, who lived in their hometown with her younger sister, were doing well for themselves. Her sister had chosen to stay with them, leaving Mercy to navigate city life alone. Despite her achievement, the festive season was often brought with a pang of sadness. She longed for a companion, for someone to share her joy and laughter with, especially during Christmas. Determined to make this December different, Mercy decided it was time for a change. She bought herself new clothes and redecorated her apartment to bring in some festive cheer. But deep down, she knew what she truly wanted. Mercy's resolve to find love led her to dating apps. She spent hours swiping, chatting, and hoping to meet someone who would spark her interest. But the men she encountered on this platform were far from ideal. Many were dishonest, while others lacked the qualities she was looking for. After a week of frustration, she decided to step out of her comfort zone and try a different approach. Mercy started creating time for herself outside her fashion design business. She attended a friend's wedding, looking stunning. The event was lively, filled with music and laughter, but no one approached her. There was another night when she visited a popular lounge in Victoria Island. The ambience was perfect, the music soothing, yet Mercy sat alone, sipping her cocktail and wondering why love seemed so elusive. Lastly, she took herself on a shopping spree to a high-end mall. As she browsed the store, she hoped to bump into someone interesting, but the outing ended with carrying her bags and clothes and no new connection. Each outing left her more discouraged than before. Mercy began to wonder if love was something only others could find. One sunny afternoon, Mercy's close friend Cynthia came to visit her. Cynthia lived just a few miles away, but had a life that couldn't be more different. She was in a loving relationship with a wealthy boyfriend who often spoiled her with gifts and luxurious trips. This Christmas, he had planned a vacation for the two of them in Dubai. As Cynthia shared her plans, Mercy couldn't help but admire her friend's luck. "You're so fortunate, Cynthia. He really adores you," Mercy said. Cynthia smiled. "You'll find yours someday. Maybe I can help. I have a friend who is single and is a great guy. His name is James." Mercy's eye lit up. "Are you serious? Please connect us." They laughed about it, but Cynthia could tell Mercy was very serious. The next day, she reached out to James and told him about Mercy. Intrigued, James agreed to connect. Cynthia passed along Mercy's number, and that was how their story began. From the first conversation, Mercy felt a connection with James. He was articulate, kind, and had a sense of humor that made her laugh. Over the next few days, their chat grew longer and more personal. James shared that he worked as a tech guy and ran a successful startup. Despite his wealth, he was humble and down to earth. Their first date was at a cozy restaurant. Mercy was nervous but found herself relaxing as James' warmth put her at ease. They talked about everything from their favorite Christmas tradition to their dreams for the future. Each date brought them closer, and Mercy began to feel something she hadn't felt in years. As Christmas approached, James invited Mercy to his house for the Christmas holiday. Though they weren't officially a couple, Mercy felt a sense of belonging she hadn't experienced in a long time. Together, they cooked Christmas meals, shared laughter, and welcomed friends who came over to celebrate. The house was filled with warmth and joy. That evening, as the festive wound down and stars lit up in the sky, James took Mercy aside. "Mercy, these past few weeks have been incredible. I have come to care about you deeply. You are a very big part of my life, and I really like having you around. On this special day of ours, I want to ask you a very special question. Would you be my girlfriend? Mercy's heart raised as she nodded, a smile spreading across her face. Yes, James, I would love that. I will be your girlfriend. It was a very beautiful Christmas. Mercy's Christmas wouldn't have been any better. It was a Christmas Mercy would never forget. After years of loneliness, she finally found someone who made her feel cherished. And as she looked into James' eyes, she knew her life was about to change forever. Later that night, Mercy called Cynthia, who was enjoying her vacation in Dubai. She shared the good news, her voice brimming with excitement. Cynthia, thank you so much for introducing me to James. I can't believe how wonderful he is. James just asked me to be his girlfriend. I'm the luckiest person on earth right now. Cynthia, you've changed my life. Thank you so much. Cynthia laughed. I'm so happy for you, Mercy. You deserve all the happiness. Well done, girl. As they hung the phone, Cynthia glanced at her boyfriend, who had just poured them glasses of champagne. They were celebrating Christmas night on the balcony of their luxurious hotel suite, the Dubai skyline swirling around them. Cynthia couldn't help but feel grateful for her life and the love she had found. Mercy and James were starting their own journey, and Cynthia knew this Christmas had brought joy to everyone she cared about. A week later, Cynthia returned from Dubai, glowing in happiness. She wasted no time visiting Mercy's house to share the big news. Sitting on Mercy's couch, she revealed, "Wisdom proposed to me in Dubai." Mercy grasped her hand flying to her mouth. Oh my goodness! Cynthia, congratulations! I'm so excited! Cynthia smiled, her eyes shining. It was beautiful, Mercy. He proposed on a private beach during sunset. The ambience was perfect, romantic, and magical. I couldn't have asked for a better moment. That was my dream engagement. I'm so excited, Mercy. Mercy couldn't stop smiling. She screamed with joy and hugged her friend tightly. I am so happy for you, Cynthia. This is incredible. Okay, wedding plans begins. As they discussed their wedding plans, Cynthia said, Mercy, I'll need your help with everything. You're my best friend, and I can't imagine doing this without you. Of course, Cynthia. Whenever you need me, I'm here, Mercy replied. The preparation soon became a significant part of Mercy's life. From choosing dresses to coordinating events, Mercy was deeply involved, though the workload was intense. But she found strength in James, who supported her every step of the way. He brought her lunch, breakfast, dinner, even went as far as giving her a massage. I am so lucky, James. Thank you so much for the love you bring to me. And James would reply, You're my joy, my heartbeat, and my soulmate. So I would do anything to put a smile on your face, as far as to make me happy. James was a very kind man. He even went as far as helping her in her fashion business, simply being a shoulder to lean on. As Mercy and James grew closer through the wedding preparation, Mercy realized how lucky she was. She had found love and was part of her best friend's happiness moment. It was a season of joy, love, and a new beginning. And Mercy couldn't have asked for a better way to end the year. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the story. Please do also like, share, and subscribe to the channel, Substance TV. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.